What's the chow and chows? GHP Games here, and welcome back to another Fakémon video. More of Lacy's Pokemon I want to show off here today. So let's start by taking a look at this. Thing. Remember, you can follow Lacy's favorite link in the description below to see more of his Fakémon. If you want to see me talk about more of them, again, show support, and I will do more of these Fakémon videos, and also send them in to me at JSPH Games on Twitter, or if you want, you can send them to me via email at jepm92@hotmail.com. Those are ways that you can send me your Fakémon drawings. And even if you are a drawer and you want to draw some of the Pokemon that we've been using in Let's Plays, and I will even show them off in videos too. So if you want to do that, that's also rather cool. I'd love to see that too. Anyway, so first off, we got this dark fire type bat, or possibly it could be a bat, or it could be some sort of like a Vulpix, really, like a Fennec Fox. Definitely could see it. I mean, to tell you the truth, this is possibly another idea for a lone Vulpix. I mean, look at it. It looks a lot more like... some of these have names, some of these have stats, and some of them others have dex entries too. Oh, but not all of these. Just some of these are just types and drawings. But this one, I definitely could see this being another form, another idea for what a lone Vulpix could look like. Dark fire type. I definitely could see it looking a bit evil and sinister. So definitely could see it. This is possibly that. You could also say Spooper is also an idea, but I think it was more as like more, that kind of way, another kind of like a Voln Vulpix, kind of like Vulpix-y kind of thing. So let's have a look at the next one. So this here is a evolution. This is Draceon. This is a dragon type evolution. We can see its stats here: 250 in attack, 200 in defense, 100 in special attack, 100 in special defense, and 85 in speed. This thing would be a god tier in physical attack if this thing existed. I mean, I think Nintendo would I think Game Freak would nerve it down just a smidge, because it looks like it would be OP. Honestly, I think this could work. Based on those stats, I could definitely see this thing being like a tier 1 pick in Draft League, or to more towards the line of OU, whereas most evolutions are like NU, RU, and PU, depending on what you're picking up, because like Vaporeon's still in UU because of that is how good it is and how much everyone wants to use it, whereas Flareon, wants to use the thing. That's why it's a really low borderline from PU, from little, it's at the bottom of PU, going like the borderline between PU and NFE. That's basically where Flareon is. No one wants to use the darn thing. I mean, I feel bad for it really, but like, I also don't, because it doesn't get good stats and it doesn't have good attacks. But this thing definitely, if this thing got Dragon Claw, this thing could be amazing. And Dragon Dance, if it also got if Eevee to evolve, if it got Dragon Dance like really, really young, like as its first elemental move, maybe. No, Twister. Give it Twister as its first elemental move, but also give it Dragon Dance from like give Dragon Dance to it early too. Because I don't want it to be its first evolution move, because like if it's the first evolution move, it doesn't really work because it's not an attacking move, and most EVs, when they evolve, get an attacking move to start off with to help them out. So maybe giving it Twister would be the better idea. I know Twister's like the worst dragon type move, but then again, it works because it's the worst dragon type move, and it's the first dragon type move it learns. But if it could learn that Dragon Claw by level up, and it's got Dragon Dance on the moveset, definitely could see it working. Interesting little stats here, but I'm probably thinking if this was a real thing, Nintendo would nerve it a bit more than this, because this looks a bit too OP, really. Honestly, but there you go. Then we have Cloudion. This is another evolution. This is a flying type evolution. As you can see from the whiskers, that's possibly how it's propelling itself in the air. Its whiskers would propel its whiskers, and like a helicopter tail would probably help it keep itself in the air. It's everything sort of like would be like foiled line, very aerodynamic to help it keep itself in the air. Definitely things it could learn, like Air Cutter, Air Slash. I don't think it'd be capable of fly. Sorry to those people who want to fly on their Cloudion. It's not happening. Although maybe, I mean, come on, seriously, a little Pidgey can get fly, but and I'm holding on to and I'd be holding on to its tail or holding on to its little pigeon legs to carry me places. You know, I need to get to Fuchsia City. Hold on to my leg. Hold on to my legs, little. I'm gonna hold on to this little Pidgey's legs, or something like that. You know, I don't know how little birds fly, and it makes no sense. Final evolution's the only thing that should be capable of flying. But then again, things like Yama can't fly. Is not capable of taking it. So Yamega can't learn fly. We've also got other flying types that can't learn fly, like Butterfree can't learn fly. So there are other flying types that can't learn fly, and it's very weird and stuff like that. This, I'm not sure if it could learn fly, though. I mean, there's definite talk for it being able to learn fly. So Cloudion, what do you think in the comment section down below? What do you think of this Pokemon, and what would it be capable of learning fly? Let me know in the comment section down below, because I'd like to know. Okay, so here is a bug ice type. Again, looks a bit like a Swoobat. Swoobat, that's the one I'm going to go for. Swoobat. Its attack is 35, its defense is 35, its special attack is 110, its special defense is 110, its speed is 70. It is a bug ice type, as we can definitely see, and definitely looks very bug icy. Definitely could very much work as both bug and ice, and definitely I guess Leech Life. Leech Life would be OP on this thing. Leech Life would be... Actually, no. With its attack stat, Leech Life wouldn't work very well on this thing. But Leech Life, I could definitely see it getting Leech Life. Maybe more Silver Wind would probably be more OP on this thing. Or Icy Wind. Yeah. It's quite fast. So it can handle... And it can definitely take a hit on the special side. Definitely can't take a hit on the physical side. And there are rocks on the field, this thing is not coming in. Literally, that if this thing has rocks on the field, if there are rocks on the field, this thing is not coming in. This thing cannot take a Stone Edge, and this thing can definitely not take Stealth Rocks for those stats. It can definitely not take Stealth Rocks for those stats. Stealth Rocks would hurt the heck. Would be like, I guess, would be like either Vivillon or that. What the. Venomoth? No. You know the one I'm talking about. That fire bugged Volk. I don't know what it's called. I really don't know what it's called, but like that's what I'm thinking it would be. More like, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that's what it would be more like. I can't remember the name. You know what? I'm going to look this up. I'm going to look this up right now. So so I don't get annoyed by this, because I have the sprite in my box. So please ignore me whilst I do this. But, like, I need to do this. Volcarona, that's it. Volcarona. Okay. There we go. Volcarona. That's the one I was thinking of. That's another thing that can't take rocks. And this is a definite thing that definitely could not take rocks. Volcarona. That's the one I was thinking of. Okay, so we have... next here we have a fossil Pokemon. It is Ice and Dark type. It is definitely different because most fossil Pokemon are Rock type. So definitely very, very interesting that this one is Ice and Dark type. Maybe like it hangs around in cold places, and that's why. And it got frozen out by an ice age, frozen into a particular shard of ice, and wouldn't really become a fossil. More would be. I'm not exactly sure how to explain it because it would be different from a fossil. It would be different. It would be a fossil, but it would be different from a fossil because the fact is it would have came out of a block of ice. It's that kind of thing. It's Ice Dark type. Yep. And possibly because it likes to hang around cold places. It maybe in the old ages it would have been just Dark type. But because of its thawing process, it became because of its like freezing process and stuff like that, it became Ice and Dark type. Okay, so let's have a look at its stats here. Its attack and defense are 35. Its special attack is 70. Its special attack is 65, and its speed is 55. So this thing would probably evolve. This is not its full evolution line. Most fossil Pokemon do evolve. So I could definitely see this thing evolving into something a lot more better for itself to sort of help it out, because its stats don't really like help it out. If this was a fully evolved form, this would probably be at the very bottom of PU. But definitely could work as an actual Pokemon. I could see this thing go, if it did evolve. I could definitely see it working in Little Cup. I could definitely see this little thing working in Little Cup all the way up. Very much so. I mean, it's got for a Little Cup Pokemon, base 70 special attack. That's pretty good actually for a Little Cup Pokemon. So definitely could see it. And then here is its opposite typing. The opposite to it. You know, two fossil Pokemon. Again. You can't really see what's going on here, but like. Believe me, this would be the opposite. If we're talking about a region, we got one fossil Pokemon. This would be the other fossil Pokemon here. As we can see, like it's got a mohawk for its head, and its tail's for feathers. Got a few feathers here, a few feathers here. It's dragon flying, which is again quite interesting, and it's another fossil Pokemon. Again, kind of interesting. Okay, so let's have a look at its stats here. Its attack and... See, this one's a bit more defensive, but it's also got some physical attack in here too. Its attack is 60, its defense is 70, its special attack and special defense are 35, and its speed is 75. So it's actually quite a fast Pokemon. Again, I could definitely see it evolving. This is not its full form. This is not its final form. So I definitely could see this thing evolving, and with that kind of speed, it definitely could do something in Little Cup. Definitely could work in Little Cup with that kind of speed. It'd be an okay special attack. Again, Dragon Claw. Give this thing Dragon Claw, and it would work out really nicely. So definitely could see it. So that is this fossil Pokemon. Let's have a look at some. Here is a fan art of some. Here is a fan art of some evolutions, and they're actually not bad. I mean, you can see like there's Sylveon up here. You can see Leafeon, Glaceon. There's Eevee. There's Vaporeon here, Jolteon here, a Flareon here, and a Espeon and Umbreon here. Actually really cool. The Flareon's fast asleep because nobody ever uses it, but every other Pokemon's here. Like, honestly, I want to see more people use Glaceon and Leafeon in Draft League. I've seen Leafeon in a few Draft Leagues. I've never seen Glaceon in a Draft League, and I kind of want to run it once just to see what it would do. And just to see what people would do if they saw Glaceon, because Glaceon's one of those Pokemon that you never see. Someone needs to run Glaceon in a Draft League. So, Umbreon. Like, this thing is overused as hell in Draft League, but yeah. And you can see that there's a lot of attention to detail, a lot of good drawing here from Lacy. So, well done. I really actually like the Vaporeon here. Wet looks really good. And there's Jitjolt, right next to it, Jitjolt. So definitely really like these. And then we've got some starters here. These are starters from his of their own. So we got some interesting starters here. This is a Seedox. It's grass poison type. Again, basically from how it looks, it wouldn't be a final evolved form. Basically, also it's a starter, so it's going to evolve 3 times. And I definitely could see it becoming more becoming more poisony every time it evolves. So here we go. Seedox leaves are poisonous, and the poison is able to kill can kill 3 people in only 5 minutes. Wow, that's dark. That's dark. I mean, with that kind of next description, giving him leafage would be an idea, but like also him having like an ability that poisons the foe when it touches them. So when a foe tries to attack this thing physically, they get poisoned. That's what I could definitely see with this thing. I'm not sure how that would work, but that would be the ability I would give this thing. It has an ability as its ability. I mean, maybe that could be its hidden ability, because the fact is most starters have Overgrow. Not most starters have Overgrow, but they have a move that boosts grass type moves in a pinch. Their elemental moves in a pinch. But I think this thing deserves to have that ability where it like poisons on contact. I think that's Poison Touch anyway. So here we have a Fire type. Heap is a Fire Dragon type. Not bad actually. Really interesting typing. Inferno's fire around its neck and tail is hot, enough to cause it to overheat and die if the fire is really big. Okay, interesting. Very interesting that is its dex description, and I actually kind of like it. It's very fiery, and again, definitely could see this thing evolving. Definitely would be seeing more of this thing evolving, and definitely could be seeing it being quite a fast Pokemon too. So if speed was what you're looking for in a Pokemon, this actually could be a really good starter. So there we go, and let's take a look at the next one. Here we have Dolphinia. Dolphinia is a water psychic type. And we don't have enough dolphin Pokemon. We really don't have enough dolphin Pokemon. I think we have like 1. I think that's like throughout the entire Pokedex. I think we have like 1 dolphin Pokemon. I can't remember which one it is off the top of my head. But we definitely have more dolphin Pokemon. I mean, it also looks like kind of like a seal. No, but we do have plenty of seal Pokemon. We do have plenty of like sea lion Pokemon as well. Oh, but I honestly could see this more being like a seal as well. But we definitely need more dolphin Pokemon. More dolphin Pokemon, please. More Game Freak. Game Freak, you know, more dolphin Pokemon, please. Pokedex entry. Dolphinia are known to sink ships by using the sharp edges of their tails. Okay. Definitely very interesting. Definitely quite dark and sinister. Possibly Water Dark would be better based on that Pokedex description. But it also it seems like it wants to have fun, so definitely could be interesting because like more psychic types like to use their minds to work on, but this thing maybe looks like more of a physical psychic type, which there aren't enough of. There really aren't enough physical psychic types. And I have one more drawing for you guys today. Here is a Lapras. It is a fan interpretation of a Lapras. So there we go. Oh, I'm guessing Lapras Gamer asked for this, and it's very, very nice. It's a very nice Lapras. You can definitely see the scarf around the Lapras. Very nice. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Those are all the drawings I have for you today. Lacy, I hope you enjoyed your time on the channel, and if you want to make more drawings, I will put them in more videos for you guys. If there is support for these episodes, I will definitely do more of these. And of course, if you have your own drawings that you want to show me, Twitter at JoesPHGames. That's JOSPH. That's JOESPH Games. You know how to spell games. Or JEPM92@hotmail.com is where you can send them by email if you want to. And these drawings, I will get them onto videos and you can see them. Very nice. You will see them. So at any time, if you want to do drawings of Pokemon, of your own Fakémon, of what Pokemon could be coming up for with 8th Gen, that would be rather interesting to see. And also what you think Pokemon should look, how Pokemon should look like, or even if you want to give evolutions to a Pokemon that doesn't evolve, male Coneby and male Sintret. No, not Sintret. What? You know what it is. You know what I'm talking about. Because Slandit, that's it. Slandit. Male Slandits don't evolve. Slazzle evolves, but it doesn't evolve into male Slandit. It also, there's many myths in the Pokemon universe. Like, for example, these look at Mandibuzz. The bone that Mandibuzz has around it, that has in its hair, is based off an unknown Pokemon. Gumshoes is another Pokemon apparently that is from another region that we haven't seen yet. So that was brought to Alola. So in its own region, it may look different. It may even have different typing and different stats, and that would be rather interesting to see as well. So these are definite ideas for drawers to work upon, and I will definitely make videos upon those if they existed. Until next time, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you want to see more of these. Go and check out Lacy. Their links are down in the description below if you want to see their drawings first. And if you want me to do more videos, show support. But until next time, I'm JoesPHGames. Mean to that Pokemon, get a laser. Everybody get Pokemon. Good night.